By a show of hands, ladies first. You don't have to say it out loud, but just by a show of hands, which one of you would be okay with being in a relationship with a bisexual man?
I identify as a lesbian. That's why I take this to heart.
Shut up, though.
Boom, we on. All right, welcome back, everybody. We're going to touch on a topic today. Of course, the ladies always feel that there's a double standard with everything when it comes to men and women in this country. And so we're going to touch on the topic of bisexual men and women and, heterosexual people being in those type of relationships or being okay with that type of relationship. Just want to get everybody's thoughts on it. It was kind of inspired by, I don't know how many people have seen the video. So if somebody want to remind me, was that on a show or something where the guy was dealing with this woman? She was straight, and he was obviously bi and or gay, and he wound up leaving her and going and marrying a man.
I don't think it was on a show per se. I think that he just it went viral because of the situation, and a lot of people a lot of trash TV shows.
Yeah, I thought it was on Love and Hip Hop.
Oh, he was on Love and Hip Hop?
Was that Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah, I know Love and Hip Hop had one storyline like that.
That wasn't him though.
Oh, yeah. I know dude was gay, and his chick, she wanted to be with him, but he wanted to be gay. And it was weird. It was Love and Hip Hop weird.
Okay, by a show of hands, ladies first. You don't have to say it out loud, but just by a show of hands, which one of you would be okay with being in a relationship with a bisexual man? I don't see no hands.
There's a reaction button that you can press, ladies.
Know about the reaction button? Go to the bottom.
It's a no for me.
And there's a reaction button. Click the reaction button, and then there's a raise hand. Show you what it looks like. See how that hand is up there like that? Oh, you put thumbs down.
Dog.
So Misfit, you're not okay with it.
No.
You're not okay with it. Misfit. How about Jay? Are you okay with it?
Nope.
Okay, so nobody's okay with it. And Zoe and Ski, are y'all okay with being with a bisexual woman?
Trying to get my reaction up.
Of course they are.
That's no question.
Hold on, trying to get my reactions up. Can I put 2 thumbs up?
Okay. So
no, I've been in a relationship with.
I don't care.
You don't care either way.
Yeah, I didn't care.
Okay, so let's talk to the ladies first, and y'all tell me why it is that you wouldn't want to be in a relationship with a bisexual man.
I mean, I'm gonna make it easy for you. Even if he's straight, I don't want to go behind nobody. So if he's bisexual, you're not different than no other dude that can come to me. Yeah. Next. I'm done.
Not a turn on at all. For me, I wouldn't want to do it for the simple fact that you already, as females, you're already in competition with other women. I'm not competing with a goddamn man. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And I want to say this, but that's not an image I want to have in my head. There's no shade to the community or nothing. You like it, I love it. It's just
not for me.
Not for me.
I hear that, Mo. I'm the same way.
It's not
kiss
an image
behind
of my
you.
man.
I don't want you kissing on me. I don't want you doing anything of that nature around me, period.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Okay. Y'all said, everybody said the whole behind thing, which I find weird because people have a past. So if he said he had experience with a man, but he's not bisexual, he just had that in his past. What is different if he said he was bisexual?
Well,
you know
I never said anything about a past. I just said
so is it cool to get a past? If it's cool, he did something?
No. There's a difference. When you say you're bisexual, that means you're actively going both ways.
Oh, but he's not active no more. When
you have an experience, that means you tried it, you either like it or you don't.
I think if you tried it, you still bi. It's just that wasn't the person for you. That's my opinion. I just think, and that's like me. I'm not, I can't visualize me on a woman. I can't visualize me on a female. Like, it's just, now, I've been asked, and I'm like, I probably, if I was out of my mind, I probably would not notice if a woman was messing around with me as far as a recipient, but I have to be out of my mind, incoherent. But if you want me to actively participate, I will gag and all that shit all over. I don't have no attraction to a woman. No, I won't touch a woman. I don't see a woman like that. So the bisexual theory is out the window. So if a man said he tried it, you had to be somewhat curious to get that close into another man's face to try something. I don't think that goes away, unless I just think you just want to attraction to that man you tried it with.
So, obviously, living in Atlanta, things are very interesting here, and there are some very, very attractive men here that are gay, bisexual, whatever. Personally, for me, it's not something that I could do just for the simple fact of, and I say this, I have a lot of gay friends and I love them dearly. But I will not look at you the same. If you are my sexual partner, if you are the person that I'm like, yes, I'm trying to be with, whatever, and I know that you like to take dick up the, I can't do it because James don't do that. I just like it's one thing to be on some old like you like to be pegged. That's questionable at best, but even still, like the fact that you want to be dominated by a man, that's not. I am not with
dominator
at all.
I was about to say, what if he's the
what if he's a hammer and not the nail?
What if he's the dominator?
No, it's not. It's not the same. It's still the exact same thing. Like you cannot expect me as a person. You cannot expect me to be with the shit and whether you take dick or whether you give dick. At the end of the day, you had sex with a man on more than one occasion.
So
on more than one occasion, that is who you are as a person, and I am not going to look at you the same. You are not about to come to me and be on some old, I'm super hardcore, I'm this, I'm that. Nope. It ain't.
I was talking. I even thought about it. So let me go ahead and be transparent. I've seen things on TikTok where, like, I've seen a woman doing that leg shaking challenge.
I know exactly what chick you talking about.
I've seen it, and I'm like, everybody has responded. I think, and does that mean I'm gay? Like, I'm having second thoughts. I was one of the ones that responded. And every day I'm being reminded because I have like 700 people that's liking my comment and they keep coming back. They liking it. And I'm like, don't get it twisted now. I made a comment saying I'm too old to be second guessing myself. But let's make it very clear. If the opportunity presented somebody came too close to my space, I'm going to correct them real easy because it's not who I am. And it's nothing against anyone in the LGBT alphabet.
But with women, we have the space where we can sit there and admire a woman, her face, her hair, her body. Like if she's beautiful, nobody's gonna say, "Oh, that's gay, cut it out." Like when we do that, like females can do that.
Right.
All women have lesbian tendencies.
Saying no homo followed
So
by
I done tapped on a few asses myself. I love a beautiful woman. Not that I'm not gay.
That had breast implants.
Right.
Let me fill her boobs.
Wait a minute. Hold on. For people that didn't hear that, can you repeat that, Ms. Fit? What did you do with that ass?
I said I have tapped a few asses myself.
It's TAPPED.
With my hands. With my hands.
Yes, okay, because you got to be clear when you say I tap somebody's ass, like.
No, not like tap. No, I mean, But,
a better term would be smack.
No, we don't know. Can you tell us?
A better term would be smack.
I'm gonna say tap because I
have definitely smacked.
I've been there. Lie. I've had experiences with women in my past, but I mean, I'm good.
I kind of find it kind of odd a woman ain't kissed another woman before.
Yeah, I don't sit here and lie about it. I mean, and it's cool with me. I feel like
Thank you.
I know that's right.
So majority of women that had lesbian tendencies, that don't mean that they done slept with another woman.
But that's not a tendency.
Shit, how the fuck it ain't? What is?
Because it's not like, ooh, I want to do that. It's like,
no, you're not wanting to do it. You did. It's different from wanting to do it.
But what I'm saying is, it's not a mind frame thing where it's like, oh yes, I thought about it and I want to do it, and like, okay, I'm gonna do it, and then I did it. But it's like that's not how that went.
Would you do it again?
Probably not.
That's a damn lie.
That was a problem.
So what if the dude was in the same predicament you was in? Him and his homie just extra excited, Super Bowl, and they kissed each other.
Time out.
Time
out. What you're not going to do is put any images in relation to the precious Super Bowl. Don't do that.
All right, take away Super Bowl. NASCAR.
Whatever. Anything other than the Super Bowl or the NBA Finals.
NASCAR. They Daytona 500. And then the same shit.
That's like what
make a change.
I think Jay was saying earlier. She said that, if it was like a one-off thing, like it was like, oh, tried it, realized, okay, I don't like it, then that's not the same thing.
I mean,
okay, so let me just say
one in a million.
Let me say this. Okay?
I identify as a lesbian. That's why I take this to heart.
Shut up, bro.
All right.
Listen. I have to say, ladies, we came here to talk about that and then double standards, right? So there's a complete double standard here that is at you ladies' advantage, right? So you can kind of, explore and just completely disconnect yourself from that experience, almost as if it didn't put you in the lane of being a bisexual, when in fact you carried out a bisexual act, right?
But Jay, I think the difference though is, as women, we
have a double standard.
I'm not going to say that it's not a double standard. It's definitely a double standard, but I think it's also different because for men penetrate, right? As women, we don't. It's not the same. Like, it's not. It's like okay. I think it's
so
give me a second.
Give me a second. You and a guy are in a relationship, relationship, and he has oral sex with another woman. Does it count?
Fuck yeah, but whoop his ass.
Okay, so stop right there. You just revealed the double standard as far as penetration. You just threw that out the window. Okay?
Out the motherfucking window.
No, because here's the thing.
No, there's no thing.
No,
emotion, you just went to the top of the scale on emotion, thinking about your man performing oral sex on another woman.
If my man performs oral sex on anyone or receives oral sex from anyone, we are motherfucking fighting. You hear me? Fighting.
You gotta worry about that.
Regardless of the physicality that's involved.
Tussling.
It does count as sex, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so if that counts as sex, you having your cha-cha ate or you eating somebody else's cha-cha counts as well.
Yeah. Because
I'm not saying that it doesn't count as sex. It absolutely counts as sex. But what I'm saying is the thing about the double standard is I feel like, and I could be wrong, that it is different in the sense that, yes, it's sex either way. But I think the reason why it's more socially acceptable if it's two women versus two men is because even though if it was two women, yes, they had sex, but there's not really a whole penetration thing there. It's not like there's not a dominance thing there, right? There's not necessarily obviously we know there's backpack bandits. So, let's be clear on that. But I think most people look at it like it is different because in most cases, as women, you don't have something to penetrate another person outside of something that you throw in your motherfucking backpack. Whereas with men, it's like somebody.
But we just threw out penetration, right? We just
two women can't penetrate each other due to the lack of that organ that we don't have. However, I feel like once your mouth touches my breast, that's equivalent because don't nobody just slip and fall. Oh, I got titty in my mouth.
I think once your lips touches another's lips,
that it's not a double standard.
I'm
saying I think it's just people think it's more socially acceptable.
Okay,
I agree with
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so we'll give in to the quote unquote social acceptability. However, it is homosexual act, right?
True.
It's homosexual act. And
Absolutely.
If you still have the desire to have sex with men, then you could be easily classified as a bisexual.
Yes.
Okay. So when Zoe said that, so going back to what Zoe said, that most women probably, I'll just put it in for him, not that I'm speaking for him, but most women probably that he has encountered have a tendency towards or have experimented with bisexuality, and it's okay. Right? But let's just say you found out that your man at one time, at any time, consensually, whether he was the hammer or the nail, engaged with a man, how would you feel about it? That's quiet as shit in here. What the